Well, you'll tell us about my Raw review for May 18th, 2026. Not May 19th, which is tomorrow, but good lord, this was really bad again. It was in the first Horizon Coliseum in Greensboro, North Carolina, and all that. Um, we actually started with what happened last, all that with JFR 2 coming out, and well, before that, Roman Reigns coming out in his SUV with the world title, and Bully Eagle stops him and says Reigns had just listened to him last week. None of this would have happened, and JFR2 should be fired and all that. And then JFR2 comes to the ring and kicking off Monday Night Raw and says, you know, each of the JFR2 tells Reigns to bring his punk ass out here so he can beat his ass and keep him down again. Then the Usos come out. Jay has a chair, but Jimmy holds Jay back, and Jimmy asks, Fatu what they're doing, and then Fatu said here and all that, Fatu lost that backlash and all that. Then Roman comes out. Well, before that, Jay goes to hit the Jay Fatu with a chair, but Fatu punches him down. Jimmy tries to put Fatu off, but Fatu applies the tongue and F grip, and then Roman comes out. And they'll beat up Jay Fatu and all that, and then Bully Eagle is going to fire Jay Fatu, but Fatu says tribal combat and Roman accepts it. So that's confirmed for Clash and Ellie. And I thought, okay, this is gonna lead to something good, right? The rest is fucking garbage. There's a video Finn Balor says he needs something to have his back and all that, which led to a street between Finn Balor defeating Jay Madonna, and this was just a typical street fight where there was gonna be an interference from Dom and all that, and yeah, Finn won and all that. Can we just let's replay what happened between Breaker and Rollins and all that. Seth Rollins was talking about ending the division and all that, and yeah, there's Breaker chance that the main event of Monday Night Raw, he the show who Seth Rollins really is and all that. Anyways, then Byron's with Sol Ruka, and then Becky interrupts her and says, hasn't gone the notice. Ruka is 0-2, and Lynch says isn't about Ruka's future since she can't win. Ruka should leave and go back to NXT and all that. And then Lynch said that typical that the generation in Lynch's day, she had to scratch her claw all the time to hear Silver's music, and she comes out and all that. And then Becky looks shocked and all that, and then Lynch says no. Lynch says love the art, all that and all that. And this ever match was a Saturday's main event. Okay. And then Logan Paul and Austin fucking. Oh my god. They're talking about the Street Profits on again. They just get the belts off of them, and can we just fire Logan Paul? And then Braun Breaker walks up and says, about Paul Heyman says, but it will be Seth Rollins versus Austin Theory in the main event. And then we get the Grande fucking tag match again. I don't fucking care about this. Can we just fucking end this already? Fuck it. One. That's it. Roman Reigns will defend the title against JFR. Yeah, we already know that. Anyways, the Usos were getting interviewed, then LA Knight shows up, which, when the hell was we saw him? Was it the Raw after Mania? Yeah. Um, he wants their help against the Vision, but they're busy with Roman Reigns and JFR too. Knight says he'll do what he has to do and all that. There's a pre-tape interview with Eve and Paige, all that. Anyways, then we for the women's tag titles. Brie and Paige defeat Raquel and Roxanne. This was fucking terrible. Then, Bailey and Lyra saves the day. 0 out of 5. Fuck this. Seth is pairing up around when Ellen Knight walks up to him and Rollins asks if he wants to do the right thing now. Well, Knight says the chickens have now come home to roast from Rollins and all that. Then Penta video package talk about that and all that. Then the Overhead was going to have an Owen challenge, and then Brock Lesnar attacks him and all that. So he's not retired. So what's the point of that? And then it's a individual rematch at Clash in LA. Oh great, Brock Lesnar's win back. Street Profits get interviewed. They talk about the tag title match. And Dawkins just walks up to Rollins, and Dawkins says he knows Rollins don't mean harmful last week. Yada yada yada. And Rollins defeated Austin Theory as well. And all that. He wins via pedigree also. And then afterwards, Logan Paul attacks Rollins, and then Angelo Dawkins ran down and saved him. And then Montez Ford also comes down, and then Braun Breaker spears everybody, and that's it. This was not a great main event. I was going to 1.5 out of 5. That was Raw. D plus, I'll give it. So yeah, I'll do my movie review tomorrow, which is the one with Jack Black and that clock and all that. I forgot what it's called. And then the final show before Internal Ascendant, so there's that. So like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel, notification on sports, my second channel titles, reviews who you will see on Thursday, TNA Sacrifice 2011, and there. Bye-bye.